So you're thinking about getting into the hobby of metal detecting and you've got no idea what you need or what kit to buy. Today I'm going to show you the kit that I use, the essential items, so you can go out and do some metal detecting. I'm also going to show you the non-essential items and possibly some other few bits and pieces that you might want to take with you on your day out detecting. So yeah, stick around and let's learn what kind of things we need to take with us on our day's metal detecting. So starting with the most important, the key item for you to go metal detecting and be successful is of course a metal detector. This one is an XP Deus 2, but there are many different brands out there, many different manufacturers with different budgets, different price ranges. Metal detecting is like anything, you can spend £50 on a detector or you can spend £2 on a detector. The better machine you get, the more joy you'll have and the more stuff you'll find and the less rubbish you'll find. So let's go, let's see if we can find some signals and then move on to our next piece of essential kit. So I found a signal. This is the first one that I'm going to be looking at today with our metal detector, and it's telling me that it's an 84, 85. It sounds quite quiet, so it's pretty deep, so I'm very curious as to see what this could be. So let's get in there and have a look. It's summertime in the UK now, the grass is starting to grow and it's going to get long and everywhere is going to be difficult to detect. So we get out when we can, where we can. Let's see what we've got in this signal. Well, I've dug it and opened it and I can see there's something on the surface of the plug which looks like junk, and I think that that is the top piece of a spoon or a knife or a fork, some sort of cutlery, something like that. Nothing exciting, but it's a find, it's something, isn't it? We found something with our metal detector, first signal of the day as well. Here we go, look. We found a signal here, look. Our screen is saying 82, high numbers, so that could be something. We're going to have a look at this, but first we're going to talk about our next key item, a spade. You can't dig anywhere without a spade, not unless you're going to use your hands, but that's going to be a nightmare. So key item number 2 for metal detecting is a spade. This one is a Noble MDT stainless steel spade, should last me a lifetime. But there are many different spades out there, and again with many different price brackets. But let's get digging, see what we found. So I bought this spade because I'm hoping it will last me forever, because I've snapped cheap spades before. A bit like most things, you get what you pay for. If you buy a cheap spade, chances are you'll probably break it within 3 months. Let's see what we've got in this hole. Well, our target is right here, look. Oh, what is that? It's a piece of lead. Well, it's a bit light for lead. I don't really know what this is, but I believe it's trash and it's going to go, we're going to get rid of this because we don't want it in the field and we don't want to keep it, so that'll get binned. Discovered another target here, look. This one's saying 83, 84 on my machine, on the screen. Definitely worth looking at, this one. We're going to dig this one out, and then we're going to talk about key item number 3 for the hobby of metal detecting. And also we're going to see what we found in this hole. Ooh. It's right here. And this just happens to be key item number 3. Because this is called a pinpointer, and this will help you track your target in the hole or in the clod. I'll give you a quick demonstration and show you how this works. So let's say this piece of metal here is our target in the hole. This is our pinpointer. You turn it on and you move it towards the target and it beeps and vibrates. It gets louder and louder the closer you are. This saves a long time when we're looking for our targets in the hole. Pinpointer, key item number 3. Well, let's get back to this target in here because there's something right there. Should be able to access it now. Oh, we found something. I think that is a button, as you can tell by the shank on the back. There's even some thread still attached to it. Probably a couple 100 years old, Georgian maybe. but that's actually our first proper find of the day, a button. So we've covered our metal detector, we've covered our spade, and we've covered the pinpointer. So let's see what's next on the list. Well, I've discovered another target here. Look, give me a 79, 83. But this leads me on to my next essential item for metal detecting, and that is having somewhere to be able to metal detect with landowner's permission. Of course, you cannot go metal detecting anywhere without having the permission off the landowner. Some beaches are okay without permission, but in this case, this is a small pasture field. I'm quite on good terms with the landowner now, and he lets me come and go when I please. So having somewhere to go, or a permission as it's called, is a key item. That's key item number 4 in the hobby of metal detecting. Well, let's see what we've got down here in the ground. It feels pretty big to me. Well, I fetched it out of the ground and it was this enormous piece of scrap lead, but we'll take that with us and get rid of that and recycle it. Lead is good for the scrap man. Good little income. So we've talked about the key essential items that you need for metal detecting: a metal detector, a spade, a pinpointer, and of course a bit of land to metal detect on, a permission. But there are some other items that can come in really handy for when you're out metal detecting, and we're going to go through them. But first we're going to investigate this target here. Look, we've got a mid-tone giving me a 66. I'm interested in that. So I fetched it out of the ground and it was a piece of scrap lead. Again, something we want to take home, get rid of. Getting rid of stuff like this from fields is only a good thing. And this leads us on to our first item of non-essential kit, and that's a fines pouch. Because you can put all your lead in there, all your scrap, you put your pinpointer in there, you can put your fines in there as well, and it just straps around your waist, and you can conveniently metal detect. Very, 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 very handy item, and my non-essential item number 1. Got another target to investigate here. Look, mid-tone 69, 70, probably going to be a small bit of lead. Numbers like this though can be thin silver or gold. Well, it was gold and it was thin, but neither of the above. But it certainly wasn't a gold coin or a thin silver coin. It's foil, a very common find in this hobby of metal detecting. But we'll get rid of that as well. While I'm down here, let's bring up our next item that is not essential, but it can make life more easy, especially if you're digging around roots, because this is a digging tool. In this case it's called a hori knife, and if you've got a target down there or something, you can just reach in and prise it out. I don't really use these very often, but a lot of people do. But, you know, they're handy, especially for under roots. Digging tool, another key item of metal detecting. Okay, here we go. Fish on. This one really tickles my fancy. Listen to that, high pitch, high numbers, 94. And it's small enough to be a coin, so I'm extremely excited about this one. Metal detecting is a game of chance. This could be anything, but there's a slim chance this could be a silver coin. It also could be a modern 2p. But there's only one way to find out, as always in this hobby. Nice big plug for this one. Ugh. Okay, so it's in our plug, so it's not that deep, but let's get in there and have a look. Remember, the deeper something is, the older it is. I've got it here. Whatever it is here in my hand. Oh, look at that. That's a coin. Oh my word, it's a pre-decimal big penny by the looks of it. Let's get it out and have a closer look though. Look at the imprint. We do enjoy finding an imprint of a coin. Unfortunately, it's not a precious coin, it's not a rare coin, but it is our first coin of the day, and we are extremely happy to find that. I've got a date on there, look, 1945, so that's going to be King George VI, pre-decimal 1 penny. And there you can just about see him, facing to the left. Yeah, we're happy. We found a coin. And that leads me on perfectly to my next recommended item, and that is a coins pod, because you can put your coins in there, slide them into the foam. You can damp the foam, keep them preserved, stops them from grinding against each other and crumbling and whatnot. I really love these. Not essential, but definitely recommended for metal detecting. I also have a little tub to put my non-coins in, the things I don't really care if they, you know, rub around with each other. Yeah, I located another signal. It's a bit of a squeaker, and it's a bit irony as well. But I'm quite interested in that, you know. Sensi FT Picks it out in there. I'm going to use deep HC, look, to give me a better signal. Look, 98, 99. Is that iron? Relic mode, 98 as well. Well, there's only one thing we can do, that's get in there and have a look. Nice deep, big round plug for this one. I'll open it up, it's still in there, look, 90. It doesn't sound amazing though, it's a little bit scratchy. But I'm still interested, you know. It's in this pile of spoil. Wow, 99, that is a big number. If that's a coin, that will be unreal, but I don't know what this is going to be. 99. Well, it's in this, whatever it is. And that is not very big. Wow, it's a coin. Why was that giving me a 99? Is it just one coin? I think it is just one coin. Look at the beautiful imprint, look. And there. That is a big coin as well though. It's thick. I think that's why it was giving me such a big signal, and I think that's a Georgian token. I can almost see some sort of patterning on there, but it's too far corroded to tell what it actually is. The other side is even more toasted, so I'll probably not be able to ID that, but look how thick it is. That's how I know that that's going to be a token and not a coin. But we're happy digging up Georgian history, aren't we? It's what we've come here for. One of the key rules in this hobby, we always fill our holes. Respect the land, respect the landowner. That is so important if you want to keep hold of your permission. And that brings me on to another really important item in this hobby, and that is a good pair of boots. You need a good pair of boots if you want to keep your feet warm and dry, especially throughout the winter months. I don't go anywhere without these things. These are absolutely brilliant. Altberg leather boots. Jobs are good. I keep saying it, but as with anything, you get what you pay for. These are expensive boots, but my feet are warm and dry, and they have been for about 3 years now. Another one of the first items that goes in my bag is a flask. Take a drink, take a bottle of water, take a flask of coffee, take a couple of beers, but make sure you take a drink with you if you're spending all day out in the countryside metal detecting, because you've got to stay hydrated. Next up, another great recommendation is to take a backpack. You can fill it up with all your bits and pieces that you take metal detecting, your lunch, your drink, your wallet, your keys, anything else you might want to put in there. And to name a few items that I carry in here also, cigarette lighter just in case, a pen, some tissues, you don't want to get caught short. I've got a paper clip in there somewhere. Paper clip always comes in handy, you just never know, you might need one. I've just had another find out of this hole down here, and it's another coin. It's a third coin. This time it is a King George VI 1943 3p piece of King George VI. Quite a common find these are for me. I seem to find loads, probably 500 or 600 over the last 10 years. But it's another coin, isn't it? Well, that's it. My metal detecting session is over. I think I've covered all the essential items you need to go metal detecting. Detector, spade, pinpointer, backpack, permission, drink, all useful things so you can have a great and a really productive day's metal detecting. I want to thank you for tuning in. I really would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and check out my other video. I have a beginner's guide to metal detecting. If you take the plunge and you buy all your kit, then watch this video because it'll really help you out. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you on my next episode, whenever and wherever that might be.
All along, I think it's time for me to go burn all bridges.